Hi everyone, it's Bonnie from www.bonniestamp.com. I want to share with you a quick note card that I was inspired to create today by another demonstrator using this stamp set, using some new in colors, and using the Stamparatus. So what I did was I used this new stamp set called Biggest Wish. I absolutely love that it's a two-step stamp, or it could be used by itself. I love that there's two fonts. I love that you could use the Hello Friend this way, or you could use the Hello Friend that way, just like how I used the happy and the birthday on this particular card. I'm going to be using the Stamparatus to show you how to do the happy vertically. And then I just stamped this new stamp set as well, Flowers of Friendship, on the right side of the card, just to give it a little bit of an embellishment, of course, adding new ribbon and getting to use some blends and showing you how to fussy cut these little flowers to create and finish your card. So our note cards, I absolutely adore them. They come 20 in a pack, and you get envelopes as well. Here in the US, you can mail them. They are 5 inches down, and they are 3.5 inches across. My in color that I use to layer this card is 4 3/4 by 3 1/4, and this is the new Evening Evergreen. Very, very pretty, going to be a great holiday color. And then my top piece that we're going to be stamping on is 4.5 by 3 inches across. So let's get started. My phone is running out of memory, so let's make sure I get this video in. Okay, so I kind of cheated already and put my paper down, so you can see this is my top piece, and I've already lined up my stamp. So basically what you do, whoops, lots of humidity here in New York, and it keeps moving. I only have one of my magnets out, because when I have both of them out, I get scared that if they touch, they'll break, because that's what happens. They're so strong, or they'll pinch my fingers. So I only use the one. I have my stamping grid paper. I've lined my paper in here inside the grid. I'm going to place this down here. I've already put my happy birthday, but I'm just going to check because I had to reposition. So you can put the happy right on the paper. Then you would put the plexi and press down. And it keeps shifting on me. Again, because of the humidity in here. So I think I'm ready to go. So what I'm going to do is get my pale papaya. I'm going to open that up. It's a new ink pad. It was a little bubbly on my sample, and I will show you how with the bubbles. So I just took my bone folder and I moved it back and forth on here. So now the pale papaya is much lighter because the ink's been moved around. So I'm just going to ink that up. It does tend to get on the plexi, so let me just move that over. And now we're going to go down, and you're going to press. It is a light color, and like I said, it's new, so I do tend to get some of the bubbles. So there we go. We're going to ink it again. Now, this is what I love about our Stamparatus. We're going to pick it up, and we're going to move it down one spot, and we're going to stamp again. And we're going to press, and we are going to lift the paper. And obviously, you know what's going to happen. We're going to take our ink. We're going to ink up our happy. And just to avoid getting it on my paper, let me just take that little rag. We're going to lift up the plexi, move it down one more. And we're going to press. Is that not the cutest? We're going to, I got the ombre look going on here. I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to pick this up, move this down, and we are going to press. Oh, so gently, and there we go. So, voila, doesn't that look great? The happy is all lined up so nice. So now we have to do the second part of it. So I have my birthday, and I'm going to place it on my card where I would like it. I'm going to move that magnet up. So you can see here, I want the birthday. I almost had it off the paper. Here we go. Going to put, what's so great is, I'm going to put the plexi up at the top this time, and I'm going to come down, and I'm going to push here. And of course, It's on my paper. Come. There we go. Let me just push this here. Make sure I still got the right position. I'm going to get my evening evergreen. I'm just going to ink that so you guys can see that I've inked it. And I am going to come down, press it, and I have my happy birthday. Gonna remove this, put the Stamparatus off to the side because we don't need that anymore. Going to grab my Flowers of Friendship stamp. I have it on my block already. I'm gonna ink this up. And I'm going to place my flower on my card, just like so. I'm gonna grab that scrap paper. And I just need the flowers, so yeah. I'm gonna do that. Next, I'm gonna grab my little snips here. And I am going to, I don't need that one. Going to, whoops. Just cut these out. I guess I should have cut these before the video because you guys probably know how to cut them out. I find when I cut to leave a little edge so that you don't have to worry about being straight. And I try to keep the paper going. Like I don't cut to the side. I twist it around. I move more the scissors than the paper. So you can see I cut that one and I cut this one. Can you see that? And all I'm going to do is take some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to use some mini ones. Just got to grab them out of my bag here. Okay, I'm going to put one. I'm going to put two. And I'm going to place that right on top. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I swear I haven't made a video in so long. I'm so rusty. It's pale papaya. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now what I need to do is color my leaves. Now the evening evergreen is an outline for me. So I wanted to go softer. So I'm using a third new in color, which is soft succulent. So I'm going to take the soft succulent. I'm going to take the brush side. Ooh, sorry. I just kicked my table. Going to just randomly color this in like that. Close that up. I'm going to take the lighter shade because I didn't want to do the evening evergreen. I felt like it would have been too dark and I would have lost the outline. Now, yes, with the stamping blends, it does tend to run with the alcohol markers, the ink, but it's such a small area. I'm trying not to touch the outline too badly so that it doesn't run, because it's recommended we use Memento ink when we use stamping blends. So let me just bring this up closer so you can kind of just, oops, sorry, see, quick and simple coloring. Okay, and I have my ink pads open, bad, because you know what happens. Everything always falls into them. Gonna grab my layering piece. Gonna grab my seal here. I always have to start it. Gonna go around the edges, just like so. Gonna place it on my card, just like so. Gonna grab my pre-scored note card. Love them. Saves so much time if you have an event or you have to mass produce cards to use these note cards. And again, they can be mailed. And then we're just gonna go like so. And we're gonna put this down just like this. And what's missing? Ribbon. So let me grab that pale papaya ribbon. Absolutely love this ribbon that came out with all the new ink colors. And I'm gonna make a bow. Now I love making bows. To me, the ribbon is the mascara to my card. I say it very often. So I'm gonna go like this and try and show you. I've demoed this probably a million times. No, probably 1,000. Okay, I wanna take my ribbon. I'm gonna keep it on the spool. And here we go. We're gonna make like a little bunny ear. I pinch it in between my thumb and my pointer. I'm going to wrap it around my pointer. And I kind of have like a little hole here. I'm going to place that through that hole, grab it without losing that tail. Not a great demo. Hold on, let's start over. Da-da-da. Okay, so bunny ear between, wrap it around, in through that hole, and grab it. Don't lose that tail. Okay, I lost it. Great. Here we go. 1. Third time's the charm. I can't do the video over, so okay, here we go. Hopefully you saw that. Gonna pull it, tighten it, make it small for my card. So gotta go smaller. Tighten it, twist, twist it again. Okay, going to snip this off on an angle. Okay, so now I just got to get my glue dots, right? Glue dots, and we're just going to place that bow right here just to give it a little finesse. And there's my little card. So I have 2 cards, both with the happy, happy, happy. And again, this is when I first used it, so you can see kind of the bubbles. This is when I kind of mushed the ink around, so it got lighter. I've got some ombre. I am a little nervous too, so this one is the lightest, but you can see that this end one came out really good. So it's just a matter of wearing them. And then you can see I did the stamping blends and the bow. I apologize that it took me 3 times, but again, I know everyone has ways of avoiding making bows. So again, it's just holding, I wrap it around my pointer, I place it through that hole, and I pull. The biggest thing is pulling it east and west or right and left. I'm big with directions, because if you tend to go north and south or up and down, you wind up getting like a crooked bow. And then just be patient, pull it, tighten it, pull, tight, pull, tight, and you have your little bow to place on your card. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that quick sample of using our Stamparatus with the 2 new stamp sets, with 3 new ink colors and 1 ribbon. Have a great day.